Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, I just thank you for the like. I don't know your name. Thank you for the like, though. PP, Katie. Today I will be going over what I'm going to be doing, and we're going to get started. I only have 30 minutes. So let's get started. I will go online and promote today. I will put people names on the Eventbrite website and set up more appointments. I changed my schedule to my show because I possibly have a job. I will. It doesn't fit the excuse me. It doesn't fit the criteria of a master's, but you have to start somewhere. And I it's a short term job because I will be moving in December. And I I after I move, I'm going to get another job. But that's neither here nor there. So basically, the interview is it has been extended to me because I guess they feel like I'm a fair candidate or a good candidate for the job. And I won't say the hours, but I will be working. Now I decided to what I was going to do was get the other job and try to save up to move because I don't even talk about numbers, but it's not easy. And then I have to file a complaint. I forgot how you say it. Make a file a lawsuit, a small claims lawsuit. Um, I have to file a small claims lawsuit against someone, and that's what I'm going to do on the first. Um, I plan on renting a home for 2 years so I can build my credit. My credit is fair. I've said it all the times, the 640. That to me, is really beautiful, now that I pay attention to it and don't care about what happened to it. I used to not care about what happens to it because I said black people never get a chance to get good credit. And those are myths. Myths. So yeah, I feel like if you work at your credit, you can succeed and get a good credit score. And that's what I'm doing. I'm working on, she said, I did everything she said. Basically, the advisor, I call her, sat up there and said that you only need two credit cards. You only need two credit cards. And I have two credit cards. I didn't go third, fourth, fifth. Um, I only have two credit cards. But I was spending like a lot of money on it because I knew I could cover it. And she said, that's not good. She said, what you need to do is very educational right now. So listen up. So what you need to do is pay $5 to $30. Spend $5 to $30. And when you spend $5 to $30 a month, you pay it off through auto pay, and then you pay for a small bill like maybe Podbean or you know StreamYard. StreamYard has a small plan for like $25, I think. And so that's what happens. And so that's what I'm going to do for 2 years. That's what I'm going to do. But here's the thing. I am scared because I'm just scared, like anything can happen. And I just wanted to also add that I will have to start to pay on the loan I took out. What loan did I take out? Oh, the student loan. I was like, what is she talking about? What am I talking about? Anyway, so the student loan that I took out for school, I'm just being honest. I have to pay back in like a year or two. And I want to make sure I'm on top of that too because I don't want to fall behind on no bills. I have two bills outside of all my other bills. I'm kind of happy, y'all. I'm psyched because it's like I I'm gonna tell you the story. So my car insurance went to the wrong bank and it bounced it. And it made my insurance cut off for like a couple of hours. So I had to call um my insurance company, and my insurance company got me back on, but now now they wanted a full 6 months payment. Now they wanted a full 6 months payment, so I don't have to pay nothing for 6 months. I'm happy. I think that's beneficial for me so I can continue to save up my money. But I will also be paying for furniture because I think that the furniture is an investment, and getting some good furniture for the house that I'm supposed to be getting. I'm supposed to be renting out a house since I can't rent. And that way I can build all the things I want for my new house when I get into it in 2027. Um, and now you know I'm gonna mess up. So yeah, I was supposed to be getting in 2027, and I will be investing in different things one by one. I'm not going to get it all at once, but as long as I have a bed to sleep in, a couch to sit on, um, and the basic necessities, that's what's going on, and then I'll add additional. When you're doing, and I looked up so much stuff, y'all. I decided that I may get into another business venture with genuinely Michelle Wicks and possibly drop ship, drop ship, if that's what it's called. Um, I want to drop ship for I I want to drop ship because I want to be able to sell things online. I used to sell things online. This time it's different. All I have to do is put my name on a list. It's a company where I'm going that specializes with Black people in the area that I'm going to, and put my name on a list there, and I'm pretty sure that they probably be buying wigs. If not, I have it online and I can promote better. Now I can promote better because and then I would do sales on TikTok. I want to do sales on TikTok, promote myself, do commercials about the wigs, that I'm getting. Have models model it. Um, promote it on Facebook, promote, promote, promote. Facebook, why you do me so wrong? I'm always promoting you and you never give me my props. No, I'm just kidding. So also, I'm supposed to be running for state senate of the state that I'm moving to, and I'm supposed to be running for state senate in that state because I hope to be one day their secret weapon. You know, I hope I come with some type of way that I can impress them to know that I am very serious about the job I want, and I do want to be run for state senate, and I will take the job seriously. Um, I want to get in something where I have a 401k, government background clearance, secret clearance, and everything else, you know. I want the perks, I want the non-beneficial reasons too, so I can change those non-beneficial reasons to beneficial reasons, you know, with the sometimes being on TV, could the sound bite could end up being a different the sound bite or what you say could be different, change different in the narrative, depending on who is interviewing you. And because you can cut stuff and put stuff together. I don't do that. That's extensive and it takes a lot of work. And I may play around and do with it the next time I edit a video. But to take somebody's word sentence and then take another sentence that they did and then place it right in the area where they said that, they're rewording what they're saying. And people that are extensive in this industry that does that, they do it. And so those are the non-beneficial things because things could get reworded. And I have a journey ahead, so I'm going to stick with my work life. If they do extend the job to me, I'm going to stick to my work life when I get this job and work life to interview people. So I've changed my schedule. I have changed my schedule, and the schedule is like 3:30 to 5, Monday, Tuesdays off, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So that's 4 days to reach me between 3:30 and 5. And I know that's extensive. I know that's very extensive because I'm on Pacific time. And so I'm like, okay, now that I'm on Pacific time, you may be on Eastern, Mountain, Central, or you know, somewhere overseas. Like there's a guy that I interviewed today, Robert Capodici, and we've been missing each other. We've been missing each other with the interview, playing phone tag, playing emails. And so now we're right on the straight and narrow, hopefully. And this means that he is going to show up at his time on Australian time, and I'm gonna show up at 3:30. One day I made his banner. I missed him. I said reschedule. Another day I missed him. I had a cut on my finger. Another day, hi Fercy. That's a beautiful name. Tanya is a beautiful name too. Tanya. Tanya. Tania. I'm sorry. Tania. I don't know if it's Tania or Tanya. I'm sorry. But yeah, reopen my wig business maybe for the future. I've spoken with so many individuals from China this morning through WhatsApp and stuff. And I'm going to make my decision. It's like 14 people that email me back. It's this website, Global Service Sources. It's sort of like Alibaba. It's sort of like Alibaba. And, you know, that's why I want a 3 bedroom, 2 bath, or 3 bath house because I'm gonna use one of the rooms for drop shipping. Like I said, I don't want to use it as a store, but I want to use it for drop shipping, which is sending items, you know, or I want one specific room geared towards my wigs that I'm gonna sell, and and nothing can stop this from happening, and the wigs that will be on my head, buy at least, like, if it's 3 different wigs, buy at least 4 per 3, you know to start off with slowly, because ain't nobody gonna sit up there and buy out 4 wigs maybe, and then sit up there and buy some hair care products. My room is going to be congested. And then another room is going to be probably a gym. I like to rock on the treadmill, and I think it's healthy to run on a treadmill, and you have to keep yourself healthy. So I probably, last time I bought a treadmill, it didn't work, but I'm gonna buy one of them big treadmills, and those big treadmills that I had prior is pretty big. It's hard to get out of room unless you break it down. And that's what I want. They're pretty cheap, It's fair to say that they go for $1,000, a good one, a fair one, and I will save my money to get that. That's something I will save my money to get. And so that is basically it. The people from China can send me samples of the wigs to see if that's what I want, check the quality. I got to start learning about, laces more, because they got this lace that is different than any other lace. I guess the stars wear them. But their wigs on that website goes for a lot of money because of the material they use for the wigs. Um, I think I would do good because sometimes, even though, like, I want to get good wigs, I want to get really good wigs. I want to make sure that they aren't shedding, they don't stink, they're not they're real human or synthetic human hair, because sometimes it's blended in, and some synthetic hair you can curl, but you have to be very careful. So human synthetic, if you look very careful, I think I'm gonna stick to that vein, human synthetic, because human synthetic you can curl, and the curl and or straighten goes a long way, um versus just strictly synthetic. I may buy synthetic for those who just want to buy a cheap wig, and then human synthetic is what I'm going to stick to. When I build my clientele and I build my money and start generating money, then I go with human hair. But the theme is human synthetic because it comes cheap, you know, um, human hair. Some human hair wigs aren't even worth the time. I've worn many different wigs, and sometimes human hair, depending on what grade, like what kind, and how you place it on the wig, you know, I've actually built a wig before. I tried to find it, because I wore it. I sat up there and I took one of them soft cap heads and I placed a black cap over the head, the wig head caps, or the wig heads, um, and I drew chalk, well, one white marker or chalk, I don't remember, and I sat up there and sewed it in as I went up the head, and that took 27 hours. 27 hours. And I wore the wig. It was it wasn't nothing extravagant, but I noticed that they sell this human hair, and the human hair isn't really worth it. So you have to be careful about what kind of human hair you're getting, because sometimes it's not even, like I said before, it's not even worth it. And that was two examples. So I'm gonna be careful the next time I decide to buy human hair. I think synthetic human gives a more bouncier feel than human, unless you are a very good sewer and you kind of like blend it in with a type of coloring. And it all depends. And you can learn a lot from a wig when you look in the inside of how they do it, because they be having sweatshops, and that's why it be so. Sometimes some wigs be having an odor to it because it be those sweatshops. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna keep in touch with them, and I'm gonna test them too when I'm ready, truly ready. I'm gonna spend a certain amount that if it doesn't happen, it's not going to kill my pockets, because I just met them. Two of them said they want me to pay for samples. One of them said free, and I got like 10 more messages to go through, and they want me to WhatsApp them. You never know. So, um, I truly feel like wigs is something I want to get back into. Keep myself busy. Keeping myself busy is what I want to do. You give me idle time, I'm bound to do something unproductive. That's anybody. You give somebody idle time, they're bound to do something unproductive, you know. So yeah, and that's basically it. That's basically it. I I cannot wait. I don't have no beef with Seattle. I have no beef with Seattle. Even though bad things happen to me, I have no beef with Seattle. All I ask is that if there are people watching over me, continue to watch over me until I can leave, because it's no way all of a sudden people stop following me. But I just don't, um, like, weird things happen, like for instance, I was at a stop, uh, light, and a UPS driver that was Hispanic said, "Hey, hey," and started licking his lips and then took off in a UPS government van. You can't make that shit up. You can't make that shit up. And it was right at a busy street light. So I complained about it because I wanted to take a picture of the license number so that they can route exactly who it was that did what they did. And they called me. They actually called me, UPS. He said he's going to do a class on that to not harass people. And he shouldn't have to. Shouldn't have to. So I I'm just, like I said, I have no beef with Seattle. You know, I put in a request for the mayor. Ignorance, we still haven't heard from him. Um, I'm, oh, not ignorance, but ignore. You ignore it. They are ignoring me. And I'm okay with that, but they know who I am now. It's no way the mayor is going to sit up. I know there's no way. He's way too fucking busy. You know, I had a couple of questions for him. I had a couple of questions regarding police and teachers' pay. Um, I may cuss, but I know how to keep it. I'm emphasizing how busy he is. I can't explain it no other way without using the F bomb. And so I know he's busy. I watch him on TV all the time. And so it's no way he's going to meet a junior advocate like me, that even though I have 5 years in, I'm a Republican and it just doesn't look good for his image. And that's what it's about, the image. And so I did it because I wanted to be acknowledged. The people got the message. And, you know, I even ended up falling upon a receipt message from the state senator of Kirkland. And I didn't even know she wrote me back, but she wrote me back. She said she'd try to look into it. Um, so yeah, I just want to exit smoothly, so I can see that if this place that I am moving to can offer some things. And I think they can. I believe they can. I have good faith. I'm very optimistic about a lot of things, and it's an actually optimism. Being optimistic has I could be let down being optimistic, but I'm optimistic, and I'm always like 50, 60, 70% of the time I'm let down being optimistic, but I'm optimistic about things. So I really wanted to get a house where I was moving, but I gotta wait 2 years, like I said before. And that sucks, but the fun part is building your credit and following the rules that the creditors look at to build your credit. It's very important to me. It's very, very important to me. Um, I have to go now. I have an interview at 10:30, and it's probably right up the street, and that's more convenience. That is so much more convenience. You know, people on the highway are so unpredictable. People on the highway are so unpredictable. You know, you're driving and you're driving and they cross over or something of that sort. It's crazy, and some people don't deserve to have their license. You know, people on that road running to officers, people in that road running to cars, people in that road sideswipe. Um, it's a scary thing. And I I used to love to drive, but now I really don't. I don't, because it's very congested here, and it's very dangerous. This is one of the cities where it's dangerous to drive, and that's why my insurance is sky high. You know, people are unpredictable driving, and it's a scary thing. I want y'all to wish me luck when I go in for this interview. Um, I hope I get the job. I hope I get the secret clearance. I'm gonna make sure I go back all the way to McVets, because that's exactly, and it's gonna talk about me going to school, all the way to making a book, all the way to getting my money and getting a car and my own business, all the way to now. The scary thing is I don't have any references other than the people that are at McVet, and they can investigate that, you know. Um, I'm kind of glad it's not 15 years back, but 10 years will do. Um, let me go, and y'all take care, be safe, and I will see y'all another time. Bye.
Never waste my time. You